If you thought we had finally heard the last of failed Arizona gubernatorial Republican candidate Kari Lake, you were wrong. She is continuing to make all sorts of outlandish claims about the things she's going to do to, I guess, try to steal an election she lost to Katie Hobbs, whose election win has been certified and who, listen very carefully here, will be the governor of Arizona. Katie Hobbs will be the governor of Arizona. Kari Lake will not be the governor of Arizona because Katie Hobbs got more votes. And that's the way the system works. That's a good thing. If the person who got the fewest votes became the governor, that would be a real problem. Kari Lake seems, I guess, to have found an ally in Steven Bannon. And here is Steve Bannon visibly struggling to cope with Kari Lake's loss. And he's struggling so badly, he starts making up words.
If she had the receipts to show that she was legitimate, she would come forth and answer all this. All they're doing is obfuscating.
Obfuscating. Careful, careful, careful. Obfuscating.
The reason is they ain't got the receipts.
That's right.
They understand that this election was stolen. Let me underline that 5 times. Stolen.
This really misunderstands burden of proof, and this is a real classic from the right. They did this with 2020 as well. Well, we've got all these suspicious things that happened. Prove Joe Biden really won. That's the wrong burden of proof. Katie Hobbs got more votes and won. No one has brought forward a bona fide, legitimate challenge to that. Why does Katie Hobbs now need to do anything? The election is over. The votes were counted. Kari Lake and Steve Bannon and Trump and their cronies haven't been able to demonstrate that the person who won didn't really win. Katie Hobbs doesn't have to present anything to them. And this is a regular thing that they do. Flip the burden of proof. Here's Kari Lake now defiant. They're not going to keep stealing elections. Well, they haven't stolen any, Kari.
If they think they can continue to steal and rig elections, they are messing with the wrong people, because if we
They don't think that. They haven't done it.
don't stand up right now, Steve, and fight for this at this moment, I know people are tired, but this is the moment we need to get into the fight.
Oh, no.
Right.
Because if we let them rig
Yeah.
another election, it's game over. It's the country's.
Yeah. Let's not let them rig any more elections. I mean, they haven't rigged any, so that's a good track record. And let's make sure that they don't start. These folks are completely delusional. Here's just one more clip. Just it's copium, my friends.
Kari Lake, who is, let me be blunt, when you look at the analysis, you look at the data, you look at this lawsuit, is the governor-elect of Arizona.
She is not the governor-elect of Arizona. She lost. Do you think Steve Bannon believes this crap for a second? I have a really hard time believing that he does.
There's just no doubt she won this election, okay? And they've circled the wagons to protect Katie Hobbs. And this is going to be a battle royale, because if
There's going to be no battle. The election's been certified for Katie Hobbs. Katie Hobbs will be the governor. There's no battle other than in their minds.
if you're in for a penny, you got to be in for a pound here on this fight, right? And the fight is in Arizona, and the fight is in Arizona today.
Yeah, there's no fight. I mean, yes, they are submitting what they claim to be legal complaints, and maybe some qualify as legal complaints. There is no fight insofar as Katie Hobbs will be sworn. I mean, I hate to even say it, unless she's dead, Katie Hobbs will be sworn in as the governor, and that's it. That's the end of it.
Before you go, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can click the subscribe button below or above or wherever it is on your screen. And if you want to support my work even more strongly, the best way is to get a membership at joinpacman.com and subscribe to the podcast for The David Pakman Show. There you can check out interviews, longer clips, and much more. It's on all the big podcasting platforms. Just search for The David Pakman Show, and all the links are also down below in the video description.